We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and you're watching Nighttime. I'm talking to Lily Hess of Boston Beer Company, #1. Congratulations.
Thank you very
again.
much.
Oh, my. And our next guest is a gentleman who, when I was first starting out, I used to try everything I could to sneak into his radio studio because he was always interviewing the biggest stars that came through Hawaii. And things haven't changed much as I understand it. Please help me welcome Mr. Ron Jacobs. There you are. Hey, Ron, over here, over here. It's not radio, it's television. Lily Hess, Ron Jacobs. It's a different world, baby. How are you? It is an honor to have you on the show.
Well, it's great to be back in Waikiki. Most people think I'm Jewish haole from Hollywood, but I was born at Seaside in Kuhio, and therefore I'm probably older than anything along here except for the Moana and the Royal and Tom Moffat when he comes to town, you know.
Yeah, but they still try to hand you the pamphlets when you're walking down the street?
No, at this age, man, the pamphlets, the hookers, they just leave me alone.
In that order?
No. Actually, nowadays you get hookers with pamphlets and websites and the whole thing, you know. In a tribute to the governor of the ex-governor of New York.
Oh my God! Yeah, that poor gentleman. Everybody said, "What could she have possibly done for $5,000?" I said, "She painted his house."
Yeah, right.
That was worth it.
With their tongue.
Oh! Now, look at this. We got Homegrown here. Now, I remember an album that you were involved in that predates Homegrown called Child's Garden of Grass.
Oh, yes, that was fun.
Oh, my goodness. Now, what's... Oh, look at this. Oh, there's Don. You and Don.
Oh, we're going to have a slideshow. Yeah, that was in October of 2006. Don had come back from his operation.
Yeah.
And I was there with a buddy of mine, Cameron Crowe, who's a movie director, and his goal was to come to Hawaii and see Don Ho. So we actually went to visit with Don, sat backstage, and of course Don's loss on April 14th of 2007 was greatly felt by everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, you know, everyone knew that Don actually had Chinese blood because he died a day before taxes were due.
Yeah.
And I think that was by design. Oh, here we go. Now, this goes back a little further. Oh, there, that's Gabby.
That's Gabby Painui. Gabby was so afraid of not being there in time for the interviews. He'd stay up all night, go to Long's, buy a cheap white T-shirt, and show up an hour early by his reckoning.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Gabby
and that's, of course, the great Peter Moon, who's been under the weather, and we send our prayers out to him.
Yes.
And that's a picture of me proving that at one time I had hair. Oh, and there we go back.
Oh, what's that? Oh, this is Elvis now.
Yeah,
and Tom Moffat.
That's Elvis and Tom Moffat and a young lady by the name of Maria Velardo, who won a contest wherein the winner would get to go to Hollywood and hang out with Elvis at Paramount Pictures. Tom and I had become friendly with Elvis and Colonel Parker in 1957 when they were here doing Blue Hawaii, and they stayed at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Hotel. And we were on KHVH as part of the original crew, and that stood for Kaiser Hawaiian Village Hotel. And that was a trip working for the old man, who's my hero, because when Henry Kaiser came to Hawaii, he was like 72 years old. So that sort of inspires me to keep on trucking.
Well, we all hope you do, and you're embracing the new technology. You have the internet radio show now. Where do they go to see that?
They go to HoodaGuyHawaii.com.
Hoodaguy.
And I just had a flash about a year ago, actually, on St. Patrick's Day of 2007, to turn this little house in Kaneohe into a broadcast studio. So I hauled out cartons of various rock and roll and memorabilia from this sucking organization in the NFL, and repainted everything and put in a combination of analog, which is old-fashioned radio studio boards, with digital. And now it's really good fun because one can hit a button and see people listening in Mongolia and in Paris and everything. And at my age, that's more of a rush than Pololo or Heine.
I'll tell you what, the internet, you know, because of the internet, we get hits from all over the world, people watching our show here. And the audience is just growing. They're saying that the internet is going to be the #1
I don't
media.
think there's any doubt about it, Andy. I had this long in the works story, which I probably will never finish, but the theory of it is that radio really existed from the beginnings to its passing in the 20th century. There was work done with the hardware. People don't know that Marconi was here and his people at the turn of the 19th century. In fact, there's a Marconi station still left somewhat in Kahuku, and there's even a Marconi road out there, you know. But I think if I'm asked once, I've been asked dozens of times, whatever happened to radio? Because people are generally of the, as we would say at Punahou, it sucks. And, well, you know, you've had your adventures.
Well, what happened, too, is, you know, when big money came in and consolidated everything, and, you know, I don't mean to blow smoke up your butt, but when,
go ahead.
But when DJs with personality, a point of view, and who actually had some say in the programming went away, so did radio. We're going to talk more about that with Ron Jacobs when we come back.
Terrific.
Don't go away.
People up in there, man, they're just great.
They're called lights.
Yeah.
Going to a party in a county jail.
Better hearing is better living. Come to Island Audiology for a free hearing aid demonstration. Dr. Robin Whelans will personally take care of you. As a doctor of audiology, Dr. Whelans' expertise really makes the difference. Testing, counseling, and offering the best hearing device for your budget and needs. Learn more about Bluetooth hearing aids and rechargeable batteries. Enjoy each moment with friends and family. Call today for an appointment. Better hearing is better living.
Who flies much-needed blood for the Blood Bank of Hawaii?
We do.
Who transports endangered animals so they can thrive again?
We do.
Who walks and runs hundreds of miles each year for charity?
We do.
We're Aloha, and it's more than just our name. It's our mission.